Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow. Well, welcome to our Zombieland Double Tap Movie review. I just got back from seeing the Zombieland sequel, and I'm just going to be sharing my general spoiler-free thoughts on the movie. So we got the whole gang back for another sequel 10 years later, or about 10 years later, and they're back up to their normal shenanigans. If you've seen the trailer for this, you have a pretty good idea pretty much what we're getting, which is just another Zombieland sequel, or Zombieland adventure, I should say, which, what for me at least, didn't disappoint. I thought they did a great job. Normally, when we have these a comedy come back after 10 years or an extended period, they don't always quite capture the magic that the first one did, but I feel this one did a really great job of capturing like the essence of the original Zombieland while still giving us a new story that takes a slightly different direction. The first one being mainly focused around a hunt for Twinkies, I believe. I can't remember. I haven't seen that one in a little bit. But this one focuses a little bit more on them trying to reunite the gang at one point. After having spent these last 10 years together through surviving through the zombie apocalypse. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Like I said, I thought it did a great job of giving us the great bits from the first one while still giving us a new story, new characters. I really enjoyed a couple of the characters. Madison, played by Zoe Dutch, and then Nevada, played by Rosario Dawson. Those two characters were just really funny, particularly Madison, who was, if you've seen the trailers again, is playing that kind of, ditzy, ditzy kind of valley girl thing, and I thought she was just hilarious. Her timing, the things she says, just hilarious. The whole movie is hilarious. You get that same great, hilarious zombie action with the antics between this cast and crew. They still get along great. You can just still feel that vibe that you got from the first one of these bunch of people who just kind of happen to be stuck together and making a family together as they try to get through the zombie apocalypse. So I really enjoyed that this one kind of even progresses even more into that, looking into like exactly a little bit more into that relationship between this family, and that's not always easy being a family, being stuck with one another all the time. So particularly through a zombie apocalypse. So yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I thought the story was really great. I thought it was really well paced. It's not gonna win any Oscars, I don't think, but I thought it was really great for a comedy / even a zombie movie. It's the fact that they did a really great job of giving us a balance of those two. I thought was really well done, and I thought the pacing was really well done. I forgot to even look up how long this movie's runtime was, but it didn't feel long at all. It felt very breezy. It felt like I didn't feel at any points where I was just like, okay, let's move this along. I was there for the whole thing, and when we got to the end, I was like, oh, okay, cool. That was a fun, quick little ride. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny and entertaining, and I definitely would recommend this to anybody who enjoyed the first Zombieland or who just was intrigued enough by the trailer that they'd want to check it out. There's not a whole lot really to talk about other than that without like spoiling too much of the story. A lot of the elements you can kind of imagine. This is a lot of these different, zombie action pieces that we get in there, different comedic spins on it. I don't want to ruin any of those, just more so than the trailer already has. But yes, it was just really enjoying. I don't think it let the first one down at all. I think it was just really good. And if you haven't seen the first one or haven't seen it in a while like me, they don't kind of leave you out of it. They give you a quick little kind of recap as to what exactly led them to coming to this sequel in a sense. So kind of giving you a little tie-up of how they became a group, that is. But yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I would definitely give this 2 thumbs up because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. It was original enough in a sense. The fact that, it's obviously the sequel, so it's not that original, but the fact that they separated, in my opinion, enough from the first one that it's kind of a unique enough movie on its own. It doesn't feel like they just repeated the first movie over again, giving us different things. They felt like a new movie, and one that they didn't just, cynically come up with, but they just kind of had some fun ideas that they wanted to have a good time with, which is why I think all the cast definitely came back for this, because they just wanted to have a good time, and it felt, at least to me, like they definitely had a very fun time doing this. But yes, I really enjoyed it. I had a fun time watching it. I would recommend you go see it in theaters, just because this then encourages them to make more unique things like this in the future. I don't necessarily want them to keep making Zombieland movies, but at the same time, 10 years from now, if I'd be okay with it. But yeah, that's my recommendation. Go see it if you're at least interested, if you like the first one, or if the trailer caught your eye, or if you just like a good kind of zombie comedy, definitely go check it out. But yes, that's all my thoughts on Zombieland Double Tap. Sure, let me know in the comments below if you'll be planning to check it out in theaters or not. Thanks again for joining me. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.